Okay, so the first question is, imagine you are the president of a Fortune 500 company. You started out as a secretary right out of high school and worked your way up to the top. The vice president and CEO are always at odds. As an expressive leader, how do you resolve this social dilemma and restore order in the leadership positions between these two officers? So for me, I feel as if companies and businesses always have disputes. But for me, I do not want my officers to be fighting or avoiding each other or disturbing the work environment. So I will arrange guidelines for them, the CEO and vice president, to follow and have them agree to these guidelines and sign and date this letter so there are no more disputes in the company or in the workplace. So the second question is, name the three types of formal organizations and explain how each is different. Also, explain a time when you were involved in one of these types of organizations and the positive and negatives it had within it. So there's three organizations. The first organization is the normative organization. This is where people pursue their moral goals and obligations. Their associates do not earn any money, but their time and money is donated um, because they appreciate what the organization does in helping the community. Some of these examples are churches and Boy and Girl Scouts. Another organization is the cohesive organization. This is where certain people end up in these organizations, unfortunately, because either they have broken the law or they have been judged to be mentally ill or unstable. Some of these examples are prisons, jails, and mental institutions. And the last one is the voluntary organization. This organization gives income and some other individual benefits. Um, this is where business organizations alternate from large businesses to small shops or small, like, family owned businesses. So, a time where I was involved in one of these organizations would be, I believe, the normative organization. When I was younger, I would go to church, and we had these certain days of the week called mutual where we all got together and we did certain activities or we visited places. And on this occasion, it was a few days before Christmas, we visited a nursing home and we provided food, desserts, and like activities, games, art, and craft stuff for them to do. What we did there is we gathered around and we talked with them while they had dinner, and then afterwards we attempted to um, do activities or watch a movie with them just to keep them company because a lot of residents they don't have family that visit them. All they really have is the staff there or the nurses there. Um, so some positive for the residents are you can make memories with them that they won't forget and they'll appreciate you. Some positives for me would be it's a great experience to have and it's something that just makes you feel good. Um, so the third question is you decided to run for public office. Although you have little to no experience with elections, holding office, or campaigning, you feel you can be successful since you helped a friend who served in the public office seat last term. Explain how this is a characteristic of Weber's ideal bureaucracy and what you will do to improve your competence under these characteristics. So, my answer was bureaucracy is a system of administration continuously executed by trained professionals. So, bureaucracy refers to structuring an organization in many different ways. There may be a certain list of rules, but there is a clear division of labor and a clear division of hierarchies. My decision to run for public office is encouraged by the fact that I have previously helped or contributed in helping my friends serve in the public office for last term. I currently have no experience with the public office, but I feel I can run for the office of my own and ensure each person is fulfilling their own mandates. Since this is just the beginning, I will improve my relationships with the employees of the organizations since they all have an important role in helping me as I face many different situations or issues along the way. I will allow them to teach me throughout time, and I believe that my competence will improve tremendously over time. So the last question is, as creative manager of a small group of employees in the advertising department, you notice one of your designers has withdrawn from the meetings, offering no output. What would you do to socialize this employee and engage them into their job? So my answer was, as a creative manager, I will analyze the employee's behavior and determine whether this is an introvert or an extrovert situation. I will also analyze and have a conversation with the employee to see if they're uncomfortable or if they can't have a detailed conversation with me and they're very short. So by doing that, I am able to help them commit to their business goals and help them improve and blossom out of their comfort zone. So helping your employee grow in a business instead of shutting them out can help them get out of their comfort zone and go the extra mile to succeed.